Doo-doo. Why, hello. What it do? Happy beat it. Oh, man. Straight out the gate, dude. How nice is that? Good day, good day. How's it going? We're here under the Deco tree. The Deku tree, dude. Where's the movie at? What movie? A birthday cake pop? I don't understand this cake pop shit, man. You guys are gonna really have to catch me up on why these are popular. Like why are people paying like as much as a slice of cake for a bite of cake? And why are they happy to do it? Because for what you get one of those cake pops for, you could probably get a whole fucking big old chunk of cake at a diner or some shit. So it's like, anyway. Why, thank you, thank you. It's trendy, I guess so. Is Super Chat disabled? It's just not enabled on this channel yet because it's a relatively new channel. And it takes some time for Super Chat to get whatnotted and what have you'd. Yeah, dude. Another trip around the sun. Made it happen. Oh shit, dude. Here comes TJ, dude. Everybody act cool. No, act cool.
I won't bother you.
No, you ain't bothering me. We weren't just talking about you at all, dude.
Happy birthday to Paul.
Oh, get out of here, dude. It's enough of that.
Got you presents and everything, Paul. Got you a card.
And an Easter basket.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I saw the Easter Bunny came. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, dude.
It's been a while since his ass has been
Gave
me.
you the biggest fucking basket because it's your birthday, dude.
Well, I mean, honestly, he owes me that. Because he hasn't fucking, dude, the Easter Bunny has literally just not even dropped anything off for me for like 6 or 7 years, dude.
Wow, that's bullshit. Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
Me either.
Easter Bunny's a cocksucker.
What a piece of shit.
That's why I asked him to. I was like, man, I miss getting Easter basket.
Paul, 50% of the time I smoke weed, I get paranoid. Does that stop the more I smoke? Dude, if I got paranoid 50% of the times I smoked weed, I would not be a weed smoker. Just quit. Just quit trying, dude.
I have better advice.
What's that?
I know this for a fact. When you fucking smoke and you're like, oh shit, I'm getting paranoid. You know what you do? You smoke more. You know what? It's true. Because the fastest way out is through. Because eventually you get to that point of highness where you're like, man, I don't even give a fuck. Not no more. Or you know what? You might want to just do indica. Because it's usually sativa that makes you paranoid. So if you have the option to like choose. Because, you know, if it's like a strain, it might be a strain thing too.
Well, it depends on what kind of paranoia you're getting too. Like, because indica gives me like, well, I used to at least give me like the weird, like my heart's gonna stop paranoia, because it's that body high. Just get that tingle in your chest. You think something's not right, man. Something's not right. Did they lace this weed?
Usually I just get afraid of like they.
Oh, they?
Yeah, I start to get the theys.
I already have that.
Yeah,
without weed.
That's like constant for you. But yeah, like the they shit gets really bad. Like, man, they fucking watch it. they know it all.
They. The evil they. Did you know, TJ, that they are responsible for all my feelings in life?
Yeah, dude. Me too. They.
Stupid ass they. Do you know that they are always jealous?
You
And
remember the Vigilant Christian? You
yeah.
obviously remember him, but anyway, I just made a video response to him because he made a video response to me,
Oh, really?
and I was like, "Yeah, this is easy fucking video fodder. I might as well do this."
The vigilant Christian dude.
Yeah, I fucking Anyway, he gets to this part in the video where he's talking about like, that time I was on the Drunken Peasants. That was not an intellectual discussion. That was. I'm like,
That's true.
yeah, it's like. You literally made a video before you came on our show where you're like, I'm gonna go on now show and show them guys the truth, and then every time we challenge or anything, that's just my belief.
Yeah.
That's just what I believe.
Yeah, he rolled over pretty hard.
Yeah, and I was trying to do some revisionist history where like, you guys just were jerks. I mean, we were, but
He was the jerk first, dude. I didn't start really fucking on him hard until he started saying stupid shit about mental health. And he triggered me with that shit, dude. That's one of my trigger points. And then Ben kept playing the fucking Mario dying music, and it was over, dude. I wasn't gonna be rewarded because like I was pretty new to the show at that point. I was just a guest. But like the fact that they were rewarding me with playing the Mario death music, oh, I was gonna keep going, dude. I was going straight for it. There was no way.
Game over, bitch. It's over for you. Yeah, sad old fucking Vigilant Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to the end of his video against me, this 11-minute video, and he's like, I didn't even watch the rest of your video after that. And it was literally a response to like the first 10 seconds of my video. I'm like, what?
Whatever.
Because you need to get on here and debate us. It's time for you to come on my channel and debate. I'm like, I ain't doing that.
No. No, you don't just get to demand a bunch of eyeballs on your content. It doesn't work that way.
But I obliged him at least.
Right, in the response. But I mean, you going over there, that's a whole different fucking ball of wax. That's a whole different fucking ball of wax there. Debate Mario, I know, dude. What a fucking joke.
Yeah, I don't know. I said no, but now I'm kind of rethinking it.
Yeah, I mean, it would just be like an absolute dismantling.
Yeah, he said he was going to bring his little buddy, the deflating atheism guy, on there. They were going to gang up on me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay. What? Just let me hold it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how sharp are your fucking,
I'm a little
anti-religious apologetics, dude?
I'm a little out of practice with it, but...
I mean, you don't really even have to be in practice with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just Vigilant. It's not like it's William Lane Craig or some fucker that has, like, a sophisticated rhetoric system. It's just Vigilant Christian.
I mean, even William Lane Craig just relies on, like, he's going to come to the same conclusions. He's just better at it, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He's better at painting the picture.
I mean, it's just a more sophisticated form of sophistry.
I suppose, you know, I'm not invited to back you up. Mario doesn't want me fucking anymore.
He didn't even...
Yeah, he didn't even...
Remember, that was the whole reason. He's like, I'll come back on your show, but not if that Paul is there.
Yeah, dude.
He was mean.
That would just... Fucking Mario, dude.
Mean old Paul.
He was the first one, dude. He was the first guest to lay down the... I'll come back, but not with Paul's ego. Oh, well, dude. Should you kill yourself or not? Get out of here. Just quit being stupid. You have to, like, don't ask stupid questions. Like, that's the question you've got to answer for yourself.
Yeah, like, even if we thought you should, it's not like we can tell you.
Yeah.
You get in trouble. Alright. I'm gonna go get some,
Okie dokies.
Squeaks.
Oh, gourd. Squeaks! You little turd burglar. No, I'm sorry. You ain't supposed to be out here, man.
Not yet.
You ain't had your shots, bro. Stupid ass squeaks.
you want any, drinks or anything?
Ooh.
Arizona's or...
Sure, yeah, I'll take one of those bad boys. He's too fast.
He just runs in between my legs.
How are the mosquitoes in Louisiana? I hear they're bad, but they don't really.
Yeah, they don't fuck with me. Fuck Paul. Love Chelsea. Dude, when we were at that party yesterday, there was like a mosquito that was like chasing Chelsea around the fucking party.
I don't know what it is, dude. Maybe they don't like fat people or something. Cause I hardly ever get bitten by a mosquito. Like even when they're real bad out. So, guess I'm lucky there. The sour smell of my fatness keeps them away. Antichrist Ministries. You're starting to suck, dude. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, the whole devil thing was pretty cool the first, I don't know, 200 times, but it's starting to get real lame, no? I'm just letting you know that you might want to try a different shtick. Hey, Paul, can I get you quickly to say Flash Fried? I need it for the Flash Fried intro I'm making. Man, I wish I was on my other setup so that it was better, but I guess I could do it. Flash Fried. There you go. There you go. That's, you got to use it. You got to use it. Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon. Yeah, I've heard of that guy. Heard that guy's storming the skeptic community, dude. Nobody points out SJW stupidity better. Mosquitoes are particular to certain chemicals in the skin. Some people are just less likely to be bitten. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I lucked out then. My feelings are hurt, Paul. No more satanic powers for you. Well, shut the fuck up then. If you're not going to give me powers and all you're going to do is, like, say the same stupid bullshit over and over again in chat, then try the shut the fuck up angle for a while. See how that works out for you. Brother Carlos will cast your demons out. Oh shit. I'm ginger and get bitten all the time. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I mean, like I said, every once in a while one of them will feast on me, but it's usually just like one time I'll get bitten while everybody else gets eaten alive. Where in South Florida are you? Let's start a South Florida Paul cult. Oh shit. Are you two guys gonna get together and like have bud babies and shit? How sick of you are? I kind of like April Fools, man. April Fools is International Trolls Day. You know what I mean? It's the day of the troll. It's the one day when it's okay to troll to your heart's content. Am I wrong? April Fools. Happy Trolls Day, everyone. I'm thirsty. I'm going to have a Coca-Cola. A frosty Coca-Cola over ice. Oh my goodness, all these presents have showed up. I don't know what to think. There's more?
Yeah, there's
Dude.
3 more upstairs.
You guys are fucking crazy, man. Wanna just give me like a, you know what I mean? Like a card and you all sign it. Or there gotta be a pile of gifts.
Everybody the pile.
No, I haven't yet. They're listening to me crush ice right now. I bet it sounds wonderful. Okay. Show you guys my haul so far.
These are like Easter stuff.
Yeah, these are people's Easter
This is
things.
Paul's so far.
So each of us has a bucket under there.
I'm gonna go bring down the other one.
There's TJ. I think that's Chelsea's there. And then there's Ashley's there. And I don't know who the dog belongs to. Then there's Ruffles. And there's French onion dip. And then here's a present. And here's some Skittles, which I will eat all of. That's like a pound of Skittles, and I'll eat every bit of that. And then my card. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? No sour Skittle. I mean, I don't know, dude. I guess there probably are some sour Skittles in there, but I'll just have to deal with it. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Ha 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 ha. Hee. All right. How's this work, man? Can a brother get a Coke?
Okay, here's the last one.
Holy shit. There's way too many presents here, dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to share these presents with
This
everyone.
one is mostly from your mom, but also something from me and there as well. This one's from crack school too. That kind of says kind of what it is, so don't read it yet.
Oh, okay.
This one's also for me.
So I guess I'll show everybody all this shit. There we go.
Skittles for you too.
I saw those Skittles, so I got that from, and then this is from Frag Skull. I guess
Yeah.
Ashley wrapped it for him. That's
Yeah.
cool.
That one's for me. That's for me.
And then this is from my mom and Ashley's some stuff in there too. Cool.
The doggo is for Chelsea.
Oh, the dog is for Chelsea.
Because she was so nice to make us all these little Easter basket buckets.
What?
So-
The Easter Bunny did that. You're crazy.
Yeah, it was the Easter bunny.
The Beaster Bunny.
The Easter bunny.
That's the evil Easter Bunny, is the Beaster Bunny. You going out, dude? Hey, Squeaks. Oh, wait, never mind. I saw Sal's tail just now and thought it was Squeaks outside. And I was like, what the fuck? But it was just Salvador's tail. Crisis averted. Yeah. The Beaster Bunny comes to your house at night and traps your soul inside of a chocolate egg for all of eternity. Beware the Beaster Bunny. Yeah. I heard one time the Beaster Bunny, he cracked a bunch of Cadbury cream eggs into a bathtub and then drowned an entire family in the Cadbury cream egg goo. That's how twisted the Beaster Bunny is, dude. Beaster Bunny, a demon that attacks on the eve of Easter and kills. Yeah, dude, the Beaster Bunny. What do you mean it sounds like a good movie? It sounds like good reality. Good old Beaster Bunny. The sequel to The Snowman is Beaster Bunny. Detective Harry Hole is back. Stephen King said he'd run for governor of Maine today. But then he said, a political career is a horror story Stephen King will never write. Well, you tell me what that means. He said, so it was his April Fool's joke, was that he was gonna run for the governor of Maine. But then he was like, fooled ya. Okay. Today is just like, I saw this tweet from Dusty, and I don't know, like maybe he was just being smug and retarded because it's April Fool's, like maybe that was the April Fool's joke, but he was like, today is National I Don't Believe Anything I Hear Day, just like every other day, logic. It's like, oh God, Dusty, please. Just quit it, man. Yeah, dude, the cringe was real, but like I don't know whether to call him out on it or if he's just doing it for April Fools. You know, I don't want to be like, oh my God, this is the cringiest shit ever, and he's like, learn to take an April Fool's joke, retard, and then the whole internet's laughing at me, right? You never can tell on this day. If you call him on his bullshit, he's just gonna say that he's joking anyway. Does he do that a lot? I don't know. I haven't watched Dusty in a while. Dusty's the same dude who got robbed as he was buying weed in the sketchy side of town and doxed the dude to the whole internet. Did he really do that? That seems like a terrible idea on multiple different levels. So, I mean, what are the chances that it's just a totally made up story, though? What are the chances that it's just a completely and utterly, like, I want to get some attention on my channel, so I'm going to make up this story about getting robbed? Because I gotta, dude, even the most, like, internet addicted people probably would think twice about throwing a story like that in public. Because as far as I know, Dusty does not live in a place where it's legal for him to be smoking. I don't like April Fools. It defeats the purpose of fucking with people because people expect it. Well, you see, that's the thing is, like, yeah, people are, their guard is more up on April Fools, but you can still get people. And it's okay to do that today, of all days, you know. Every other day, the troll has to lurk. Like, April Fool's Day should be renamed to Trolloween. In fact, I'm going to start a national petition to get April Fool's Day changed to Trolloween. It needs an update. And that, because that's really what it is. It's Trolloween. It's the day when it's okay to be a troll. Just like, you know, on Halloween, it's the day when it's okay to come out and do tricks and be mischievous and dress crazy and act crazy, you know what I mean? It's Trolloween. It's kind of like, you know, the Dia de los Muertos, you know, but for trolls. Everybody puts on the troll mask. Everybody dresses up like a cringy, you know, member of Anonymous, you know what I mean? With a black suit and a red tie and a Guy Fawkes mask and a fedora, you know, and goes out into the world. Yeah, the Dia de los Dia de los Trolos. Trolls always take no, man. Bad trolls take shit too far. Good trolls are so under the radar you didn't even know they were there. Let me tell you something, man. People that troll for immediate reactions are the absolute lowest level of trolling. People that troll the long game and go for a reaction that's probably going to happen when they're not even present because it's the result of months of tiny little psychological needles that they've poked into their target. They basically orchestrated a meltdown. That's trolling. That's trolling. This, like, I'm gonna say something stupid and then hope somebody reacts. That's the lowest level. Dude, the best trolls, you never know they were there. Just like that, they're gone. You should do more streams outside. The sun looks good on you. Okay, well, whatever you say, my friend. Vermin Supreme is a god tier troll. Exactly. That's commitment. Right? How much commitment does it take to make a stupid username on fucking, you know, Google so that you can make a YouTube channel and then type the N-word a bunch of times, or, you know, try and get me to talk shit about the drunken peasants all the time? Like, zero commitment, zero, very low energy trolling. Very low energy trolling. Like I said, the bottom of the barrel. Like, if you took the troll barrel and you dumped it all out, right? Even the juicy shit at the bottom. and then you went in there with a razor blade and you scraped that film of scum that's accumulated, like sedimentary rock at the bottom of the stanky ass troll barrel. You took a fucking razor blade and you went and scraped some of that caked on fucking crust of ages off of the bottom of that fucking thing. That's what you're talking about. Like literally the bottom. I feel like you enjoy the trolling though more than you let on, because at the end of the day, it still gives you something to discuss. Because without the trolls, it'd be much. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. I have no idea what you're talking about. Tree behind you, yeah, dude. It's got you know, it's an old oak with a bunch of Spanish moss hanging off of it. There's tons of them around here. When you first arrive in Louisiana, you can't stop looking at them, and then you start kind of taking them for granted after a while. I'm literally surrounded by them. They're beautiful. They're full of nasty bugs, though. Yeah, I can't see that from here, though. All I can see is the prettiness. Like, I'll give you guys a little shot. Some of it, like, see, is this over here? It's real pretty, right? There's one over here too. Got some hanging down right here on top of my fucking dome. Pretty cool. Once again, though, you kind of start to take that shit for granted when you've been here for a while. So here there's good food in Louisiana compared to Washington. What good food do you recommend? Like if you can get some real Cajun or Creole here, this is the place, like this is where that style of cooking was invented. So, you know, I mean, obviously if you're into that kind of stuff, there's really great soul food around here. My favorite thing about Louisiana by far is the roast beef po' boy. And it's such a simple sandwich too. It's nothing special. It's just a nice buttered and toasted French roll cut sandwich style, piled high with really, really tender roast beef. And, you know, if you get it dressed, you get some sauce on it, which is like a dressing, and some lettuce and tomato. I mean, it's a very simple sandwich. And it's the best thing, dude. It's the fucking best shit. I'm telling you, there's something about it that just elevates it like well above your average sandwich. Dude, you should never ever like joke about the bistro, man. I saw my first prostitute in Baton Rouge. I don't know if I'd recommend that. There are places you can go for that where it's like regulated and shit, you know. You get that black market poon, you know, you never know where it's been, you know what I mean? At least you go to Reno, you know where it's been. And that is railed by a bunch of condom-clad penises over the course of many, many years. Paul, what are you doing outside? You got to keep an eye on that bacon. Oh, trust me, dude. I got a 24-hour eyeball on the bacon. Somebody's always watching the slow fry to make sure that the bacon, doesn't get done and burn. Heard the Beaster killed a man for $5 once. I mean, it's even worse than that. He paid the dude $5 before he killed him. So it actually cost the Beaster $5 to kill that dude. Oh. And he still did it. So that should tell you a lot about the Beaster Have you heard about the Beaster
The Beaster?
Yeah. He comes in the night. He's like a giant mockery of a bunny, and he comes in the night on Easter Eve, and he chooses 20 children worldwide, and he chokes them to death with chocolate in their sleep. And their parents wake up and think that they just broke into the Easter candy and choked themselves. But it was really the Beaster honey.
Oh.
I just blew Ashley's mind.
I hope it doesn't get me.
Maybe you're the victim. Yeah, maybe we're all lucky enough that you'll be the victim. God, man, I wish the Beaster honey would come tonight and choke you to death with chocolate. Antichrist Ministries, you shitty bottom of the barrel troll. Now, I don't believe in the Beaster honey, but people that do will tell you that if you ever invoke his name like that, like wish him on somebody, then it's guaranteed he'll come for you. But I'm a skepto. So I don't gotta worry about shit. Card-carrying skepto. Like, you know, fuck the Beaster honey, you know what I mean? I spit on his grave. Toot, toot, toot.
Oh, look at these tasty espresso cakes.
Gross. Those are just punks out of your machine, dude. That's so gross.
April Fools.
I've never commented on one of these, but I am now commenting on one of these. Holy shit, dude. Wow. Congrats. He plans on doing a stream for the regular setup today? Probably not, because what I really want to do today is just hang out with Ashley and Chelsea and TJ, and we're just going to watch movies, I think, and eat food and belch.
I have the lasagna like ready to just pop in the oven like.
Oh, dude. Oh, man.
You want it?
I forgot that I was getting lasagna today. Dude, how
I-
fucking sweet is that?
Probably just like ready to put in the oven.
That's awesome. The
And
lasag and breadsticks. It's good to have a birthday sometimes.
For the food. For the food.
Why do people make such a big deal about birthdays? I haven't gotten a gift in years. That's kind of sad, dude. You haven't got a single gift? Would you continue eating meat if you had to kill the animal yourself every time? It depends on, like, how I had to kill the animal. Because if I had, like, one of those death sticks that they use on the cows, right? Where you just, like, and they just fall over dead, I could probably do that. Like, it would suck the first few times, but I could probably do that. But if I had to, like, choke the animal to death with my bare hands or, like, stab it and watch it scream as it died, you know what I mean? I'd that's it. Vegetarian time. I couldn't hang. I'd have to have Ashley kill it for me. She'd have no problem.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I've never.
You don't think you'd be able to club a cow to death or something?
I really don't think so.
Yeah, me
Like,
neither.
The evil in me is like, yes, I totally could, but like, if I think about the real me, like, probably not.
Yeah. Most people would probably have a pretty hard time with it these days.
There's two me's, you know. There's the kill everything me, and then there's this the sympathy. I think my sympathy
Yeah.
would show.
Both of my parents will straight up kill something. Like my mom, I've watched her kill chickens before.
How would she do it? Just rip its head off?
Grab the chicken by the neck
I mean,
and swing it around until it stops kicking.
okay, now that's how long does that take?
Not long.
Oh, okay.
3 rotations around usually, and you got a dead ass chicken in your hand.
Oh
But I've
God.
watched it happen a bunch of times.
That's crazy.
My dad's killed shit too. So I guess I'm.
couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
You know, like it's just like it's so different for them because they were raised around people that had to do that.
Just nonchalantly
yeah.
spinning a chicken.
Yeah, and it's just not even like I don't even know what the decision process was with like which one of you's gonna die. It's just like the first chicken, grab it. All right, chicken time. You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's not.
God. Yeah, that's just different.
Grandma would just hold it down and chop the head off. I mean, what's the point? So you're getting the same thing done. My mom's process is just quicker.
I mean.
Right in the, time to pluck.
I mean, quicker for her, but not really for the chicken. It's a little longer, but not that much.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that chicken's dead within like a second of it starting, so either way. Yeah, swang that chicken. Chicken swanger. Make a mini guillotine. Yeah, just make a chicken guillotine. Feed them. Here's how you do it, dude. This is the most humane way. I don't know why they're not doing this already. When you feed them, have them like a thing they got to poke their head through, like a hole, and then they can feed from the little trough, right? And each one of those holes has just got a guillotine on it. So whenever it's time to kill one of the chickens, you hit a button and a random one of them loses their head. You know what I mean? Boom.
There goes number 213.
Yep.
There's a fatty.
Yep. That way they die happy, you know what I mean? They're like, oh God, this is great. Peck, peck, peck. You know, that's all it is.
No.
Oh, hey, Dinor. Are you taking over the show, bro? It's time for the Dinor Show. Hey, guys, it's me, Dinor. What? What's that? Hey, who you? Who? What? What am I doing? Oh, hi, Mom. What? Who? Where? When? Salvador, don't sniff my penis, please. It makes me uncomfortable when you sniff my penis. Anyway, what's over there? Who's that? Where am I? How does I poop? Where does I poop? Stupid. Crazy fuck. You a crazy fuck, Dinor. You a silly bastard. You a silly boy. My dog just saw Dinor on the screen and is now whimpering because she thinks it's some kind of... What? Cat? Oh, because he thinks... Oh, he thinks he's looking at her. I don't know how your dog can tell what he's looking at, because, like, if I can get him to look straight on... His eyes are just, like, completely pointing the opposite direction.
Can you flip the camera?
I could, but they got a good look at it.
Yeah.
They just saw it, trust me. He's a goob, dude. He's got the googly eye just like me. Yeah, there you go. Show him your googles.
You have to look, like, over here.
Show him your googly. Yeah, he's off cam now.
Yeah.
It's alright. Derpnor.
Basically.
Or Squeaks.
Squeaks, yeah, he wants to be out here so bad. He's in there just, like, throwing a fucking fit.
He was throwing a fit because I wouldn't open the door and let him out of the office upstairs. Like...
Oh, dude, he totally, like... It's probably not going to be long before there's no point for us to keep him pinned up at night and shit. He can just let him start doing the roam the house thing. Probably after he gets his shots and gets fixed and shit.
Yeah. I think right now we're worried about, like, the mice, like, eating him.
Oh, the rats?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about the size of that rat.
Yeah. He needs to get a little
Well, it ain't gonna be long.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I feel like he grew since last night when I saw him this morning. I picked him up and I was like, "What the fuck?
I know.
Why are you taking 2 hands
I
now?"
do that within the span of like 2 hours, actually. I'm like, did you grow in the last 2 hours?
It's so weird how quickly they put on weight.
I mean, Chelsea took a picture. He was as big as her hand, you know. Our hand
No, I know. When he came home, he was the tiniest little fucking thing. He was like
1.7 pounds, I think.
Yeah.
Or 1.6 pounds. When we got him.
Paul, you look sick. No, I feel okay.
Sick.
Oh, sick like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Why is your vape so beta? Get a bigger one? Nah, dude, my vape is fucking edgy as fuck, dude. Look at my vape. Got the edgiest vape, dude. It's black and red. You're the one with the beta vape. Bet yours is all silvery and shit, like a woman's piece of jewelry, isn't it? Black and red, like a man's vape. Rip a fat, fat cloud. Mate, mine is massive. What, do you want to have an argument about our vapes now? What, are you gay, dude? Just telling you your vape sucks and my vape is awesome. It's gonna be a vape off. Trump's tiny vape. Yeah, I bet Trump has one of those little, like, cig style vapes, dude. Pussy vapes. Shut up, Antichrist Ministries. Seriously, dude. Like, honestly, here. Just to show you, like, you're annoying me more than the dude that's spamming the N-word over and over again. I'm putting you in timeout. And while you're in timeout, I hope and I pray that you come up with a new shtick. Because if you come back and you're just like, every time I see you typing something, it's like, "Hail Satan, Satan." I'm just going to ban your stupid fucking limp-dicked ass. So just, please, clean up your act, dude. Put on the fucking dunce cap. Think about what you've done. What movies you're planning on watching tonight? Zombie movies. Because it's zombie day. So, I don't know which zombie movies we're going to watch. I'm going to let everybody kind of decide. I don't want to, like, pick one that everybody's going to hate that only I like. But we'll all get together. We'll decide a couple of zombie flicks that we want to check out. And we'll watch some zombie flicks. Ever watched White Zombie? Yes, actually. I've seen one of them that I think would be fun to watch. I don't know if anybody will be down for it, but there's one called The King of the Zombies from like 1938. And it's pretty funny. It's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be spooky with some comedy in it, but it's all just comedy. Have you ever heard of the Yeaster Bunny? But he goes around giving women yeast infections. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, dude. There's only the Easter Bunny and the Beaster Honey. Those are the two. Dinor, you barking ass.
Not even Sal barked.
Such a barking ass dog. Uh-oh.
Kid's fault.
It was. You just like swerved out in front of my car, like.
Yeah.
Dude.
His headphones in. Fucking idiot.
Well, if you hit him, you could have just gotten out and been like, "April Fools!" and driven away.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The other day I was driving down the street, these kids on their bikes riding down the street and shit. There was one of their moms was like riding beside them with their fucking hazards on. She's like, go around me. I'm like,
Wow, that's protective.
she was like causing like traffic jams because it was like me and this truck that was going the other way was like.
Wait a minute. She was driving on the road
Yeah.
with her hazard lights on to protect children that were also riding on the road.
Yeah. So she's riding alongside the kids because like they can't be unsupervised for a second.
Was it in our neighborhood?
Yeah. And then there's this truck coming the other way, and I'm going this way, and me and the truck are both like,
What do we do?
because like I need to go around, and the truck for some reason is stopping too. So it's like I can't get around because the truck won't pass, so I can get around, and she's like, go around. Like I can't. There's a fucking truck. Are you stupid?
All I can think about with this story is how,
obsessing about your damn kids.
Yeah.
Helicopter parent piece of shit.
like, how bad I feel for those kids.
I know, because like how
You
fucked
don't
up are they gonna grow
you don't
up?
get 5 minutes away from your mom to ride bikes with your friends.
It's 25.
All right, so you got
Like it's. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
there's
A Palmer?
this, or
Sweet.
there's this,
It'd be one thing if we lived in
or
a ghetto,
there's
maybe.
raspberry,
Do that.
or
That's my kids.
mango, or
Jesus, dude, you got a cornucopia of shit.
or kiwi strawberry. So
Sweet.
anybody can choose whatever they want.
Cool. I'm gonna try the kiwi strawberry
All right.
fruit
I
juice
think I'm gonna go with the
cocktail.
mango. Do either you girls want one of these?
Maybe later.
Raspberry?
No thanks.
No.
So what zombie movies do you guys want to watch tonight, dude? We got to pick at least a couple to get through tonight.
Zombie movies.
Yeah, because that's what I want to do, dude.
All right.
It's zombie day. It's the day that Jesus came back and ate people's brains.
Zombie movies. Huh?
I wish there was a movie about that. Zombie Jesus.
Maybe there is.
I'm sure there is.
Well, maybe we can find that, because that would be cool. Bloody Easter or some shit.
Dude, I
The Lord
always
is
had to
back.
watch The Passion of the Christ on Easter, and it was like horrifying.
We could watch it and treat it like a zombie movie.
It's just torture
There's no
porn.
zombies
Yeah.
till
They
the
showed
end,
it
though.
to us.
That's
as
true.
Children.
You gotta wait pretty long for the zombies to pop out in that one.
Dude, we should do that for Cinema for Cynics. That should be one of our movies. We'll just like commentate on it.
The Passion of the Christ. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I'll just cheer him on.
Go, go, go.
Hit him harder!
Scourge him.
Fuck you, Jesus!
Scourge him.
That
Bible.
son of a bitch apart!
It would probably still make me sad.
Yeah, it's pretty like spirit breaking.
It's brutal.
Yeah, it's just, I've only seen it once, and I'll only watch it once. My sister used to talk about how it, like, changed her life. It's like, it changed mine, too. Like, now I can't eat.
A limit to film violence.
Yeah.
I don't want to cross.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucked up because if they'd released that movie,
Get that
it's like,
tattooed there.
all right, this movie is about a couple of mobsters that just torture a guy for the entire hour and a half.
Oh, it would have been,
runtime.
it would have gotten an X rating for sure.
Yeah. People would have said it was the most filthy, disgusting, horrible movie ever made. And it was sickening that our culture had degenerated to this point. But because it's Jesus,
But because it's Jesus, they couldn't show it to children in church.
he suffered for us.
So, dynamite.
Yep.
This is what Jesus did for us.
But it's the greatest story ever told, TJ.
It's not even a story. It's just fucking Jesus getting the shit kicked out of him. And then at the end, he's like, I'm alive. Like, okay.
Stay down.
That sucks.
You're a resilient fuck, I guess.
The greatest BDSM story ever told. Yeah, I guess, maybe.
Jesus forgot the safe word, clearly.
Yeah. Well, they told him the safe word, right? Wasn't he just supposed to, weren't they trying to break him into saying something at one point?
I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't seen it since it was in theaters.
Weren't they like, if you want it to stop, just ask us to stop? That was
Yeah.
they gave him the safe word.
But he had to do it.
Right. But
he
he
had
would.
to go through it because his dad said so.
Yep.
What a pussy.
Don't mock.
I'm sorry.
Don't mock.
On this day of all days, Chelsea. How dare you? Jesus was a twink for sure. You think so? No slow mode for Troll Day. Yeah, it is Trolloween. So, by the way, we're renaming April Fool's Day to Trolloween, TJ. Yeah, because it doesn't really like April Fool's Day doesn't really capture it anymore. It needs to be Trolloween because it's the day where it's okay to be a troll. Yeah, like you're supposed to try and fool gullible idiots on this day and get them to react and shit, you know? It's the day of all days. Whoa, Sal, whoa. I'm sorry to tell you that you have cancer. Oh no. April Fools. Salvador is displeased.
Sal.
Sal is displeased at something over there. He's giving it what for, man?
Go inside.
Someone gave him the kill command.
Vanish.
Salvador, schnell, schnell.
Dynor, stop eating the ground.
Look at that stupid face. Sal, get off of me.
What is wrong with you, Dynor?
He's eating all the shit on the ground.
You're tarded, bro.
Sorry.
He's so dumb. Look at him. Look at him. My life.
Dynor, what's this?
What?
Oh no.
Where? Who? When? He's pretty good though. Oh, show him your spin.
Good
Oh, good boy.
You get cigars.
You get to sniff the cigars.
It's like, wait. You tricked me.
Dude, what do you think about that trick though? You guys have got to be. You got to be impressed by that, dude. The spin. Dynor could be one of those dogs that you could train to just like walk around on his hind legs. Because he's got the balance for it, dude. He does it on his own. Just like walk up to you and... tell him to do a backflip. He can't do a backflip, dude. He's done a few, but just accidental backflips.
Come on.
Dogs standing on hind legs are creepy. Why? It's cute. They're like little people.
I think that's why it's creepy.
Oh, okay.
Salvador.
He's inside.
I've seen Train to Busan. I've seen The Girl with the Gifts. They're both pretty good. I mean, I don't know, dude. I want everybody to have input on what zombie movies we watch.
Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies.
It's the zombie love story movie.
All right, let's not. Okay, veto. No, I don't care.
That was like a Valentine's movie like some years ago.
Warm
I
Bodies,
never
dude.
saw it, but yeah, it was about like a zombie who like falls in love with a human, not zombie human.
We could watch that awesome action romp, fucking Daybreakers, dude. You ever seen that one, TJ?
Vampire movie.
Well, yeah, but they're technically zombies. Come on. Vampires are just zombies with more powers. Prove me wrong.
Okay.
Here are the parallels. What do zombies feed on? Humans. What do fucking vampires feed on? Humans. I mean, what is a vampire dead? Yes. Is a zombie dead? Yes. Does a vampire have to be resurrected after it dies? You know, is it a corpse and then it comes back? Yes.
Vampires have all kinds of rules that zombies don't have, and vice versa.
Well, yeah, they're different breeds. It's like, you know, Dynor and a wolf. There's a lot of difference between there, but they're still related, you know. They're still of the genus zombie. Zombus Primus.
We were supposed to go over to Steve and Terry's again today for not Thanksgiving, shit. Easter.
I would.
Yeah.
Better holiday.
And they,
Ugh.
we decided last night that we did not want to go back to that because last night was pretty shitty.
Oh.
Because Claire, like, just was screaming the whole
Wow.
time. And,
Hello, TJ. Hi. TJ has taken over. Yes. Paul has transformed into a superior being.
fuck me. Sorry.
What are you jabbering about?
I thought Paul took his phone, so I was just totally talking shit.
Oh.
No, he didn't take it.
Okay.
Ooh, it's TJ. Yeah, it's TJ.
Regardless, probably should.
I'm gonna let Paul get back here now.
Yeah, we don't want to be a part of that again.
Ooh. I took over briefly. Oh, cool. Chelsea spat some booty chatter.
Well, you like didn't say bye or anything. You
Oh.
just, like, got up and walked away, so I thought you took your stream with you.
I don't have any politeness with these people.
Stop eating the floor.
I'm not like, I'll be right back. Well, sometimes I am.
Sometimes you do.
But I just ran inside real quick. I need more.
That's how Paul exits anyway.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Like last night we were doing a stream and Paul's like, I'm gonna go make a grilled cheese. I'm like, does that mean he's coming back? And I'm like, he ain't coming back.
no, I was done.
People were like, when's Paul coming back? I'm like, probably not ever. I think he's done. I think I hear him watching Mr. Show out there.
I was. I watched an episode of it while I was eating my grilled cheese, and then I was like, well, I could either watch more Mr. Show, or I could go and be Mr. Show. I think I'd like to watch some Mr. Show.
Only has 3 stars on there. It's so lame.
I don't get why people don't, like, I don't know,
Like, that
that's...
should be one of the most fucking talked about and fondly remembered shows ever, and instead people like don't even seem to know about it.
I don't think people like it.
They're like, I don't even think it's that funny, really.
I just don't think people like that dry, absurdist humor shit. And it's just all that. Like, they've got some of the most brilliant things, dude. Some of the most brilliant sketches. All based around the most simple fucking things. It's great, dude. Happy birthday, you glorious man. Oh, thank you, Chris. I love that, like, grocery store battle sketch. The back and forth. The Fairsley Promise. Absolutely no rats. we always have apples. And the guy's like, we've got apples
Here
too.
at Fairsley, we always have apples. That's the Fairsley difference.
Yeah.
The other guy's just like, we got apples. We've always had apples.
What are you talking about? We've always had apples.
Now on with every purchase, you get a free apple. Giving away apples.
Dinor. What's wrong with you, boy? You was born under a bad sign, boy. You come up here? Whoa. Dude, I seriously, genuinely can't read the chat. Can't do it, man. I can't do it. He's such a derpy dog, I know. Grows on you like a fungus, though. He's pretty annoying when you first meet him, but
He's just like
after a while, you just
personified,
kind of just...
dogified, I guess.
Yeah. I don't want your butt in my... Man. You realize your, like, big old fan of a tail just wafts your butt right in everybody's face?
He like tries to get his butt in your face.
I don't know what
he,
that
like,
is.
Backs it up into your body.
Why are
He
you always...
backed his asshole up to my face and like planted his asshole on my cheek like a kiss.
Give you a little butt pucker.
Toss my salad, bitch.
No.
Damn it, dude.
I prefer syrup.
Who is that? Chris Rock?
Yeah.
He's got a nice groom. Yeah, dude. He's got the best groomer on the planet. He's got the world's #1 dog groomer of all fucking time. She keeps him mat-free. The one, the only, the Chelsea. Takes care of all these animals over here. Make sure that they don't look homeless and...
Can't even afford no carry or something.
Everyone thinks their dog is a good boy, and 80% of them are wrong. I never said Dino was a good boy. He's a bad boy most of the time. But he's too dumb to really stay
Sorry,
genuine.
man.
He's such a
Scared
pussy.
him.
He's such a pussy. Oh my god, dude.
Bernard is a Capricorn.
He's definitely afraid of that vent in there, where the heating vent that's right there in the hallway next to the office.
He's afraid of that?
Like I was throwing the bone thing with him earlier this morning, and it hit that and landed right next to it, and he was like, it took him like 10 minutes to like negotiate his way in there to snag it. I don't even know what to...
Give me that lighter. It's like behind
Oh,
you.
yeah. I'll tell you this, though. I started watching The Sopranos a while ago. I've been watching it really slowly. I haven't really marathoned it, but I've liked what I've watched so far. It's pretty good.
Every episode like a little movie or something.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have to... You just have to remember the characters, and it's well written, so the characters are all really memorable, and there's no... I don't know, it's just really good. I've liked it so far.
Did that dude die?
James Gandolfini, yeah. He was a really good actor. What was that movie he was in? Was it the... Is it called The Mexican?
Where he was the hitman?
Yeah.
The gay hitman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
He was the best. Like, he was in a movie
when he
with...
died, I was like, this sucks now.
He's in a movie with Julia Roberts, right?
Yeah,
and
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, and he's the best thing in the film.
Easily.
Yeah, the Mexican. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
so
plays-
good in that.
Plays a gay hitman.
I mean, but that's the thing, is like his gayness is just part of the character development. You know what I mean? It's
he's
so
not like, hi guys, I'm a hitman.
right.
You know.
It's just really good. But I like The Sopranos. You rate it the best TV show of all time? Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Thank you, Chelsea.
You're welcome.
My birthday candle has arrived. Death to Jagged Fuse. Dude, what the fuck? Why you make me say that horrible shit? Would you like a puff of this Swisher Sweet, TJ?
Well, I'm already smoking a cigarette, but
You might as well double up and smoke a cigar as well.
that's a good point. That's the cigar. Get off my fucking can,
Some wildlife crawled on TJ's can.
fucking ant. Fuck all of this shit.
Some fucking wildlife, dude.
Crawling up in my shit. Oh, well,
Just block his IP. Yeah, you can't do that, dude. Just, just write it out. Coolman's on SWAT duty. Crawling in my skin, these wounds, they will not heal. It's from an edgier time, dude. Lyrics from an edgier time. You remember that Papa Roach song?
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
Dun it! Dun it! That's the edgiest shit.
Goddamn.
What was that peak edge, or what was peak edge in like new metal and shit?
Peak edge.
Yeah. Where's you know, as Hunter S. Thompson would say, the point where the wave broke and crashed back?
I don't know.
Korn, you think Korn was peak edge? Nah.
Corn was no peak edge.
G.G. Allen was peak edge. I'd hear an argument for that.
That was too underground.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're not talking about the most popular edge. We're talking about peak edge. Who out-edged G.G. Allen?
I mean, if we're just talking about like overall edge, then G.G. Allen's probably in that discussion for sure.
Yeah. Dinor? What the fuck,
do
bro?
it like 10 more times.
You just keep rolling around in all these seas and then jumping off.
But there,
Did you ever see any Extreme Elvis?
yes,
That guy was like pretty G.G. Allen-ish.
yeah. I mean, he kind of a pale imitation, though.
I mean, like,
When I was looking at it.
I don't know, man. I saw him like punch dudes and knock them out and shit. Just like,
Yeah, but did he punch dudes and knock them out while he had half a bag of hot dogs plopping out of his ass
I'm pretty
while
sure-
slipping in his own diarrhea?
I'm pretty sure he did do stuff like that.
Well,
He
they
was a big naked fat dude singing Elvis and like attacking people and stuff.
like I remember him being crazy, but I don't know, dude.
I don't know if he got to the same level of insanity.
Danzig. I mean, Danzig's definitely edge, but
I mean, we're not. That's like that's not even on the same level of edge, though.
Chester Bennington hanging himself was peak edge. Damn. No, that comment was peak edge. Holy shit. Too soon, dude. Too soon. Just kidding.
Who gets this next?
Eminem, nah. I mean, he was pretty edgy, but he's not peak edge. What about Drowning Pool? Let the bodies hit the floor. What's the, like, peak edge for a song then? If we can't decide on like what's the the point where like edge became too much edge
The
and
edgiest song.
yeah, like what I'm looking for is not even
about, like-
necessarily the edgiest song. I'm looking for the song that broke the camel's back. Right? The one that was just like that was the one straw too much edge. And then everybody kind of ran from
Society's
edge.
like, edge.
Yeah.
sucks. Edge is over.
Right.
Now it's gonna be bubblegum for the next fucking 200 years.
Yep. Disco is going to make a comeback. That's really what we're in now, which is heartening because that means the 80s are coming, which means that there's a lot of weird shit on the horizon.
Yay, new 80s. I've seen little hints of it.
That's one of the things that I just believe. It's like just a raw belief that I really don't have any evidence for, that music is just going to continuously travel in this decade cycle. But I believe it. Because like we're living in the disco age right now.
Well, we only have 2 years until music maybe gets good again. So cool.
Yeah. So if you look at it like 18 is 78. So we got a couple years and then the 80s start in earnest, dude. And then the weird shit hits. A lot of it's still unlistenable poppy garbage. But there's some genuine good weird shit. And there's like a resurgence in metal, which of course gives birth to alternative in fucking the 90s, punk and shit. In the 80s was great. So I'm telling you, dude, we got some good music on the horizon. We just got to hold out for another couple years.
2 more years of dog shit.
We just got to ride this Bruno Mars wave for another couple years, you know what I mean?
A few more years of mumble rap, and then we're good.
Yeah.
And it's all uphill from there.
The 70s weren't bad, though. Well,
I mean, there was okay stuff made in the 70s here and there, but
and there's okay stuff made now here and there.
But like overall, the '70s pretty much suck.
When you look at the pop charts, especially like the shit that everybody's listening to, the '70s is pretty solidly disco and really weird like ballads, like duets and shit. There's a lot of that in the '70s. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. Ugh. Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton, wasn't it, that duetted that song?
I have no
See?
idea. I don't even know that
Showing
song.
my age, dude. You don't know Islands in the Stream?
Uh-uh.
TJ.
I'm pretty much glad I don't. It sounds horrible.
It is pretty horrible. I'm showing my age, dude. I'm remembering songs that, like, nobody even thinks exists.
I didn't deny its existence. I wasn't like, that's not a real song.
No, I'm just saying.
That's not a real song, Paul.
What about Disturbed? That one would definitely, like, that fucking Down with the Sickness song, that might have been peak Edge. That might have been where people were like, okay, enough is enough.
So much it.
Because it happened towards the end of that whole movement. It was a, you know, they were kind of a Johnny-come-lately band.
Oh, wow.
I mean, oh, I don't know.
That fucking thing he does right after that, it sounds like he's puking. That used to, like, get me to feel nauseous. Because it's like, it's like, ugh, no, stop. I hate that thing.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Disturbed.
Gotta repress that cough. I did a good job with that one. Ooh, I wanted to cough very, very hard. Toxicity. Nah, dude.
System of a Down.
System of a Down is awesome, yeah. I mean, they're pretty edgy, but whatever. It's good edge. It's not bad edge. There was
I
more.
like Velcro.
What's the best of edge?
Maybe it was popular. They broke it.
Yeah, it might have been.
I have to look at the chronology of these songs.
Well, I know Papa Roach was popular in like 2000 because I remember listening to it on the radio before work a lot, and that's when I got hired at Starbucks, waiting for the opener to get there. I would hear it every morning. The cut my life into pieces. So that was towards the end of the 90s. Disturbed was around that same time.
Suffocation.
You know what else was around that same time, though? That fucking... Oh, man. Did you ever like... what's his name? Aaron Lewis? From Stained? Were you ever into anything that he did? Because I got to be honest with you. I'm just going to say it before you say it so I'm not accused of being a sycophant. I fucking hated Stained. And when he went solo, I wanted somebody to assassinate him. I was so tired of listening to that. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. And then, like, it got so bad that they were playing the live version of it as if that's what I wanted to hear. Here's a slightly lower quality version of this song that's just been playing for fucking 2 years
The
straight.
live version was playing on the radio before the other one even got released.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and
Jesus.
Fred Durst was on it too, and he was all like, "I can feel them lighters there, y'all," and all this shit. And they played that version for a while because there was no studio version.
So that was also the early 2000s or the late 90s,
Yeah.
like 99, 2000. That
And
was
then
big as well.
Now he's like,
He's a country
yeah,
guy
he's like
now.
a country dude.
Whatever. I knew it all along.
Country shit.
I fucking hated that shit. All my friends were into Stained, and I was just like, I don't understand this. This is not accessible to me. I don't get what you're liking about it. I mean, I guess Stained was better than his solo shit, but as soon as he went solo, I was completely done.
I'm on the outside.
I was so sick of it.
I'm looking in.
I'd be driving around, like, in fucking Phoenix, Arizona, trying to get home after work, and the fucking opening chord of that song would start, and I'd just go, no! It's so, like, ugh. And you bring me to... I'm just like, oh my God, you brought me to my knees, please!
Why are you so anti-Stain?
I just hated it. I don't know. it just felt shitty. It felt soft. Like I felt like people felt like it was harder than it really was.
Yeah.
Like people treat a lot of people that were into like the harder shit like I was were into Stained like it was hard, but I was like, this is not.
It's so slow.
Yeah, it's slow and it's like I don't know. It feels like soft shit. Like even the heavier shit that they put out felt pretty soft in comparison to even like the mainstream heavy shit. I don't know. Whatever. What's that one song about a snake? But oh yeah, I'm not the one that's what? Who did that? TJ would know when he comes back. He'll tell us. TJ, who does that? I'm not the one that's so far away when I who does that? Godsmack. Yeah.
And I don't remember why I came
Godsmack, or as I like to call them, the Go Away Band.
Dude, I saw Godsmack live, dude. Saw that. I was there.
Listen to that first album and tell me how many songs revolve around the lead singer saying "Go away." It's not just that one song where he "Go away." He's like, there's another one on there that's like, "Do as I told you, keep away from me." There's like it's a big thing. He doesn't want anybody near
He's
him.
like the personal space guy.
Yeah.
From Rick and Morty. I don't think you saw that one, but it's like, stay out of my personal space.
Oh yeah.
I don't even want this skin on my personal space. He rips his fucking skin off and shit. That's the fucking Godsmack guy.
Oh, Squeaks.
By the way, they sucked live.
You're what?
They had zero charisma.
Hello, Squeaks. Hello, Squeaks. You're not gonna even want to stay here, dude. You're gonna want to run away as soon as it. You're gonna want to go climb a tree.
Stay away from me.
And chase a squirrel. Oh, Squeaks.
I think Dino is peak edge.
There's Squeaks.
Oh, Salvador. Oh, Salvador.
Sal.
It's down.
What do you think of films with original soundtracks?
Well, he's definitely got
I mean, I don't know. I guess if the soundtrack is good, I like it, and if it sucks, I don't.
Stephen King left no room for error when he did the soundtrack for fucking Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just like AC/DC and nothing but. It's like, all right, well, if you like AC/DC, you like this soundtrack.
I mean, that's such a badass movie. Oh, does he have a hoodie?
Dude,
Yeah.
that's one of the most
That's
like,
pretty
can we talk
cool.
about underratedness
Yeah.
of movies? That's kind of a zombie movie. There's zombie trucks.
That's true. I could hear that argument at least.
Salvador, come inside.
Best original soundtrack? I mean, I mean, there's a lot of really good ones.
The Crow had a pretty good soundtrack.
That's true. I mean, there's been some really bad movies with some kick-ass soundtracks.
The Lost Highway.
Lost Highway. Well, I don't know.
You like that one?
I kind of dig the lot, but I will agree it's not Lynch's best shit. It's not a great movie.
Blair Witch 2 actually had a pretty good soundtrack.
Yeah, that's true. The Spawn movie.
Spawn. Manson was on all those soundtracks too.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why they're awesome.
They always give Manson a little slot in there, like, "Hey Manson, want to be on a surprisingly good soundtrack to a shitty movie?"
The first Manson song that I was ever really into was Apple of Sodom off of that. I bought that soundtrack for The Perfect Drug, obviously.
You are the perfect drug.
And fucking Apple of Sodom, I ended up listening to that more than The Perfect Drug. I don't know, I was obsessed with it, and then I was just like, all right, I guess I got... Because you've heard that song I wrote about Manson when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Like, I was very against Manson. When he first came out, I was just like, oh man, this is faggot bullshit.
This is fucking
Sucks a dude's dick on stage, what is that? You know what I mean? Like, I was in that mode very much. But that song came out, I was probably 16 when it came out. I'd been hating Manson for all of my teens. And then all of the sudden, poof, I was like, all right, well, I guess I got to start actually listening to this Manson shit. And I was like, oh, all right, well, that's pretty cool. This is good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Found a center. That's a weird one. He doesn't have too many like that.
I just loved how atmospheric it was. Like, off the bat, I felt like I was somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's somewhere creepy.
Yeah. It's just really cool.
That little, like, wom, wom, wom.
Yeah, it throbs. Like, I would listen to it with my headphones on, and it's very... It waves from the back channel to the front channel all the time. It's like, oh, yeah. Cool. That's a cool song, man. I really like that song.
That was a badass.
I only know 2 Manson albums, and I don't think I'll ever listen to more. Hey, well, whatever, dude.
I mean, hey,
What do you want us to do? Like, no, man, fucking...
Well, which 2 did you listen to?
Oh, TJ's willing to...
I guess I'll entertain this.
It's Marilyn Manson, Blah 123 was made 1 year before I was born. Neat. Oh, that's fucking... That's terrifying.
Because if your fucking 2 Manson albums were like, eat me, drink me, and fucking high end of low or something, you know, you try again.
We think we're vampires, but we're not. No. We're just a bunch of faggots that wear a lot of makeup. Yep, dude. Manson is the death grips of TJ.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but at least his death grips is listenable.
Most of the time.
Death grips is really, like, it's pretty terrible, man.
Manson needs to stop trying to fucking stab that dude that fucking made his last 2 albums good.
Yeah.
He was on. The first time they recorded the fucking Pale Emperor, they go on tour together. Manson fucking gets drunk and pulls a knife on him at some point on the tour.
Oh.
And the dude leaves the tour.
Damn.
But then they still do another album together. So, hopefully, that doesn't happen again. The worst shit was when Manson teamed up with that KMFDM dude, Tim Scold.
Oh. What did he
And they
do?
put out Eat Me, Drink Me, and I'm like, man, this is, well, better luck next time, I guess.
Did Golden Age of Grotesque follow Hollywood?
Yes.
I can't tell you how fucking disappointed I was. I went out and bought Hollywood on a whim. I was bored as shit one night, and it was, I didn't even know it had just come out, and it just happened to be the day that it released. And I went to Walmart or whatever the fuck in Arizona, and there it was on the new release aisle. It was like Marilyn Manson Hollywood. And I was like, all right, whatever. All right, I'll roll the dice, because I hadn't listened to anything he'd done in a while. And boom. I was just like, this is his best. This is it. Fuck. This is totally the best shit ever. And then fucking Golden Age of Grotesque dropped like just a stinky turd on me. I bought that the day it came out on the strength of Hollywood. And
You're like, huh,
I was like, wow.
no thanks.
Check back out again, I guess.
Yeah, I don't really revisit that one too much.
I mean, I guess there were probably a couple of okay cuts on it. But pretty disappointing in the shadow of Hollywood. It had the worst writing. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the title track alone, just listen to that, and it pretty much tells the tale of that album for me. It's
I
really
like that song.
simplistic and way too reliant on his vocal, like, in a bad way. I don't know. You like the title track?
Yeah.
Manson apologist, dude.
Yeah, there's way worse songs on there than that. Although I think his cringiest lyric ever actually did come in Hollywood. It's like it's so bad that sometimes I'll like try to like cough or something when it plays because I like the whole album from fucking start to finish. But then that one line, I'm like, bah, bah, bah. Didn't happen. It's like, there's a windshield in my heart. We are bugs so smeared and scarred. I'm like, no, Manson. No, even you can't get away with that. Your fucking hubris is showing. No one making that sound good, bitch.
You're right, dude. That is pretty bad.
That's a fucking awful lyric.
There's a couple of lyrics that strain the edges of cool or cringy on that album, honestly.
Yeah, but I think most of them you can kind of fucking make a case for cool. I can't make no case for that shit. That's just like, okay, that's just total cringy shit. Even I'm cringing, Manson. Even I'm cringing. It's pretty bad. Because I've let him get away with some shit, man.
Worst Manson album. I'd like to know TJ's opinion, especially.
Eat Me, Drink Me. Only 9 tracks, first of all.
Wow.
And how many are good? Let's see. Maybe 2.
Which ones?
If I Was Your Vampire is pretty good. It's got a nice atmosphere to it.
Yeah.
And I think You and Me and the Devil Makes 3 is kind of fun. I guess Just a Car Crash Away if I'm in the mood. But like, there's a song on there that's literally just Manson being like, "Fuck you, My Chemical Romance, you stole my shit." And it's like,
really?
Yeah. It's called Mutilation is the Most Sincere Form of Flattery. It's a fucking terrible song. And also, like, I don't even understand what, like, of all the people, Manson's like, "My Chemical Romance done stole my shit, man. Fucking pieces of shit." Yeah, I don't see how either. It's like a weird song, and he denies it was about that, but it's so obvious it was.
That sucks, dude. Because like even Eminem knew how to make a diss track actually listenable. You know what I mean? Like he wrote whole diss tracks against ICP that are just classic songs of his that are listenable outside of that.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I don't mind a fucking diss song, but why against such a weird target? And like on an album with only 9 songs, you're gonna waste one of them on a fucking "Fuck You, My Chemical Romance." Like, who cares?
Yeah, like who's still talking about them? Nobody.
Yeah, you know, that's another thing. Like, it sounds even more ridiculous in light of the fact that he still has a career when his started before theirs, and they're just gone.
Yeah.
So it's like, why did you even care?
MCR had one good song, and it's only really good if you watch the really cool video that accompanies it, and that's Helena. It's the only listenable thing that they ever did. It doesn't even really rate amongst the songs that I think are cool, but it is a pretty cool song. With the video, it's alright. Outside of that, worst song off of Undertow.
Undertow, that's a pretty solid album.
I mean, like pretty much everything that Tool put out up through, I mean, there was some indulgent shit on Lateralis maybe, but when you listen to that as an album, it all needs to be there. So, like through Lateralis, they're all solid gold for me. Like pretty much every cut on every album is cool to sit down and listen to. Yeah, I mean, like, I'd love to force myself to tell you a bad song on Undertow, but I just I just can't think of one.
Yeah, I don't think there is one. I mean, they were pretty careful about what they put out, so. I don't think they ever just flippantly put anything on an album.
Do you like classic animation like Pink Panther? I do. I grew up watching it, though. Like, really early morning cartoons used to be just like reruns of 50s and 60s and 70s stuff. So I liked Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Hell yeah.
They were an early morning staple. Now here's something you'll really like. Dinor, please, dude. I don't want your butthole. Yeah, Tom and Jerry was cool. The old ones. I used to love old Looney Tunes and shit.
I like when where Bugs fucking tricks those two hillbillies into beating the shit out of themselves by turning it into a square dance.
Yeah, dude. Swing your partner. No. Slap him in the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was fucking great.
That was so good.
I don't remember any of the specific things he said, but just the concept.
Yeah. Oh man. I just want to. Do they sell like the whole collection of Looney Tunes?
I don't know. I know they have some collections.
I'd buy that
I
shit,
don't think they
dude.
sell like, here's everything.
I'd buy that shit if they did,
A lot of them
man.
are on YouTube though.
I'd subscribe to the Looney Tunes network, dude.
Hell yeah. What was your favorite one? Like not episode necessarily, but like, you know, characters.
When I was a kid, I used to love the ones with the gremlin in it that would like just fuck up all their like warplanes and shit. And it was always like, I remember the first time he showed up, I think it was against Bugs, and then he was against Daffy in another one. But I loved the gremlin guy. I loved Marvin the Martian episodes too.
Yeah, Marvin.
So like, I guess I liked the villains.
I always liked I like Daffy Duck, but not so much like the early part when he was actually like Daffy, like he's just a crazy duck. I
Yeah.
like when he became like an egocentric fucking piece of shit that was
Yeah.
like self-obsessed. And
But he always lost though once
Yeah.
he became that. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like,
he was always the foil.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I always liked that shit, especially
I don't know. I kind of miss crazy ass Daffy though.
Yeah, he was fun too. Just being a fucking lunatic.
Yeah. Cause like Bugs mellowed out too. Bugs was way more like frenetic in the beginning too, and then he kind of mellowed out into a way more cool, calm, collected character. Daffy mellowed out into more of like a
An asshole.
yeah, just well, like honestly, if you watch him though, he's more like he's tortured. Like he's got all these little weird idiosyncrasies about him, and he's got all these weird fears and phobias about the world and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Just because he's shit on all the time. So it's almost like a self-reinforcing cycle with Daffy once he becomes the cynical Daffy. You know what I mean? Because he's fucking angry all the time because he's always getting shit on, and then he's always getting shit on, which reinforces his, you know, general assholedness.
Oh yeah. Plus he's like a total narcissist too though.
Well, yeah.
And he always wants to be the center of attention, and he's jealous of Bugs and shit.
Yep.
I remember there was that fucking one where Daffy was just trying to do a cartoon. He couldn't even do the fucking cartoon because like the artists kept fucking with him and shit. He'd be like, "All right."
Oh yeah, kept erasing his beak and shit.
Yeah, and like fucking putting him in like weird places and drawing shit to fall on him and hit him and shit. And then at the end, it fucking pans back. He's like, "Who's drawing this fucking thing?" And it was Bugs, and he just stands there like, "Hey, ain't I a fucking stinker?" It's like, "Yeah, you are, Bugs, you prick." We love you though.
Yeah, dude. I used to love the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote too
Oh,
when I was a
fuck
kid.
yeah.
Those were fucking just pure laughs
Like
all the way through
fucking-
for me.
Like that's like top tier slapstick right there.
Yeah, I mean,
Like alongside like classic fucking Tom and Jerry and shit.
I'm trying to think. There's a few that really stick out in my mind. I mean, some of the really early ones stick out in my mind before they were, I guess, codified as or the classic Looney Tunes. Like there's this really old one called Balloony Land, and it's got the evil like popping monster that shows
Oh,
up.
you're talking about the really old.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I had my mom bought these tapes that had a bunch of like it was a collection of really old ones going up to the modern era, and that one, dude. Oh man, I used to rewatch it because it was just like so fucking creepy. It was like the first horror movie that anybody ever saw. You know,
it had some of those old ones do have a fucking like creepy quality to them.
there were a bunch. Now that I think about it, that yeah. What the fuck? Like I have all these weird images in my head of those earlier cartoons,
kind
but
of
I can't
all
really.
bleed together to
Yeah.
some extent.
But that's the one that really stuck in my psyche was him. The way he walked too. He wasn't a spider, but he was like his legs moved.
I always liked any variation of that fucking like wolf that was just like obsessed with that bitch.
Oh yeah.
And they always had like there was like fucking 50 of those, all with the same fucking jokes, but they all worked. But my favorite one was probably the one where the wolf, he's like the country wolf and the city wolf.
Oh
And
yeah.
he's like out in the country and he's got his Red Riding Hood and she's just kind of like, you know, just looks like white trash basically.
Yeah. She's like
And
hickey.
yeah, and then his fucking sophisticated city wolf cousin takes him to the city and he sees the fucking the bitch they got
The
there
city
with the big
she
old
wolf,
titties
yeah.
and shit. And he's all like eyes bulging out and shit, and you know, his cousin's like, you can't handle the city, and then they go back, and his fucking sophisticated cousin sees that white trash hillbilly bitch, and is like, damn, his eyes start bulging out and shit, and it was like,
Pepe Le Pew was rapey.
oh fucking yeah, you couldn't even do those anymore.
And to even underscore it, tell me what the name of the poor little polecat he always chased around was.
I don't know.
Total rape meat. She was in every one of the shows, every one of them.
Yeah, there was always some contrivance where she ended up getting a stripe on her accidentally.
Yeah. She would walk underneath a paint bucket and the dude would spill it and it would put a stripe on her and then he would see her and think she was a skunk, and the rest of the cartoon was him trying to rape the shit out of her while she ran away in terror.
Yep. And then eventually he'd catch her, but something would happen and the stripe would get wiped off and he'd be like, what the fuck? You're
Yeah.
a cat. Get the hell away from me. Bitch.
Yeah.
Poor fucking bitch. Yeah, Pepe was definitely a rapey motherfucker, but you know.
But those were all hilarious too. I mean, I don't know, dude. They just didn't really mess with me as a kid. Way better than like the modern cartoons that were being shoveled at me. So I spent way more time watching those than. I mean, I still liked a lot of this stuff when I was a kid too. There were still some good cartoons around, but man, that balloon one too, lodged right in my brain, dude. He had like a little. I don't remember what it was, but he had like a little rhyme that he said as he like walked around towards their city, popping all of their like little balloony plants. Oh shit, dude.
I remember it was something like, I'm the pincushion man.
Yeah.
And it rhymed with something. I can't remember what else he said. It was like, I'm the pincushion man, here to...
Oh, I'm the pincushion man, terror of Balloony Land.
Yeah, there
pop,
you go.
Pop, pop.
That was exactly it.
Holy shit. Creepy, dude.
That was, yeah.
Creepy.
I love when those old ones, like, everything's fucking bouncing around all the time. Like, everything's in motion.
It's because it's done to a score. It's like
Yeah.
bum 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 bum, and like everybody walking around is tweedledee, a tweedledee, a tweedledee. Yeah, everybody's bobbing to the music.
Yeah, pretty cool.
The 90s Spider-Man theme is the most badass thing in the universe. I don't know that I can even remember it, so that can't be true.
It's not. I remember it. It was just like, Spider-Man, radioactive Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like tons of shows with way better themes than that.
It was booty.
Animaniacs had a better theme. Fucking Tiny Toon Adventures,
Yep.
Freakazoid, Pinky and the Brain.
I can remember the intro. Well, Pinky and the Brain was just part of Animaniacs.
Well, it
wasn't
got
it?
its own show.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
But it had its own intro within that show anyway. Didn't it?
Did it? I don't think so. No, I think it didn't get its own standalone intro until.
So that the Pinky and the Brain, that came from the actual
I think so.
standalone.
Pretty sure. Not 100%, but I think so. One is a genius, the other's insane. Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme is catchier. DuckTales, that's a way catchier song.
Thundercats, dude.
Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. And then some fucking ripping 80s guitar fucking kicks in.
That's a badass theme. The Thundercats theme. There's a theory that Pinky was the genius all along. Oh.
Alright. Fair enough.
Get out of here, dude. The Pokemon theme sucks. Fuck you.
I
mean, it's better than...
Still catchier than that. Radioactive Spider-Man.
Terrible.
Spider-Man, Spider-Blood, he's got radioactive Spider-Blood. It's like, alright.
Ah, that's so stupid, dude.
It's not a good one. I mean, it's okay if you just, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't shit on it until, I never really honestly thought to shit on it until someone brought it up as like, it's the best.
What up?
We're just
What
talking
up?
about
Yep.
cartoon theme songs.
Yeah.
Some guy said the 90s Spider-Man. I mean, the 90s X-Men had a way better theme.
The X-Men theme song from that era is really good, though. 'Cause it had no lyrics. It was
Yeah,
just...
it's just music. It's still stuck.
Yeah, it was really good.
It had an atmosphere.
Yep.
Right, Sal? What do you think? What's your favorite cartoon theme song?
Speaking of theme songs, I woke up with a Friends theme song stuck in my head today.
So no one told you life gonna be this way.
Gun cocks. Cock, 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 cock.
Life's a joke you broke. Something is so gay. Something fucking
Like
second gear.
That show really is one of the worst things that's ever gotten super popular.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, like 9 seasons.
that
popular.
show is insipid. Like, have you tried to watch an episode of it
I remember
recently?
No, I mean even back in the day though. Like I remember seeing like I'd see people watch it, be like, "Oh, they're watching Friends," and I'd watch it for like 10 minutes and be like, "This is horrible. I'm done with this."
Obsessed with Friends, and I'm just
My
like,
sister used to watch them. Like,
how do you just?
It's like just a show about like a group of fundamentally unlikable people. It was like torture visiting them every week. I just share TV time with my sisters. So, Friends got played a lot.
Let's watch Friends.
I love how he doesn't care.
Yeah, that's one of the worst sitcoms. At least that got popular. Like I guess there was plenty of terrible sitcoms that ran for like a season or for fucking 6 episodes or some shit. But it was one of the worst that ever got popular. But,
Seinfeld is probably the best show to ever be conceived. I mean, I don't know about that. It's pretty good.
eh,
You don't like Seinfeld?
eh,
Eh?
eh,
What do you mean, eh?
eh.
Come on, dude.
Alright, well listen, Paul. Let me explain.
Okay.
Eh.
Okay. All right. Okay. No, dude. Full House was awesome. Get out of
Full
here.
House sucks. That's
No,
the worst.
dude.
That is the worst.
No, dude. Full House was awesome, dude.
How was it awesome? In what way was it awesome?
Because I was the same age as the kids in it. And it was like watching my crazy life play out in front of me. Except
Except there was no
the
craziness, jokes, or characters. Or
Dude,
anything.
there was totally characters. There was a little baby named Michelle, and she would go, what was her tagline? Some dude at the end of it. She'd be like, You got it, dude. Yeah, there was her. That was her character. There was Crazy Uncle Joey that lived in the basement. He was a stand-up comedian, but he wasn't doing too well. And his whole act was based around imitating Popeye, the sailor. So he would show up, like, Michelle would be in the kitchen, waiting for breakfast, and he'd come up out of the basement and go, it's time to eat your spinach. And she'd be like, you got it, dude. And then Danny Tanner would show up. That's the dad. He would show up, and he was like the most milquetoast dude in the world. And he would just be like, oh, Joey, always impersonating Popeye. And then Joey would be like, I don't know what you... See, there's total characters. Like, already I've painted a scene for you that you'll never forget. But wait until Uncle Jesse comes out, because you know what his character was? Uncle Jesse would show up and be like, oh, mercy. Oh, Uncle... He was just... It was John whatever Stamos doing an Elvis impersonation. And he was actually the dad of two twins at one point. We won't even get into them because they actually didn't have a character. Then there were two daughters that also didn't have characters. That were always fighting each other. And then there was an annoying friend, Kimmy Gibbler.
Man, it sounds like a masterpiece.
It's a beautiful show, dude.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful
great.
show.
Sounds great. I don't know what I've been missing. You should get into Fuller House, dude.
No, I'm not. I'm
It's
not.
back.
I'm not dipping back into
It's
that.
back, dude.
I was a kid when I liked that show.
Yeah, I had friends that were always like, yeah, man, you see fucking Full House?
Oh yeah.
I'd be like, hell no, I didn't see that dog shit.
I
Fuck
mean,
off.
I was the same age as, like, I was all... Dude, I had a thing for DJ Tanner. Because she was about a year older than me when that show was popular. So I'd watch it every week, dude.
Wow. Every week.
Yep. Came on right after school. So it was just like, do I want to start my homework, or do I want to sit down and drink a Capri Sun and watch a show?
See, that was probably when I would be watching, like, Saved by the Bell or something.
Saved by the Bell was before school
I don't know.
for me. I didn't get Saved by the Bell after school.
I think it was on, like, was it on? I don't even know what channel that was on. Well, I do remember watching Saved by the Bell, and that's probably the worst show I ever watched.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I never really liked that show.
I mean, there's not much to like. It's pretty terrible.
It's weird that you would like that.
I mean, I don't know that I even necessarily liked it. I'm just like, this is a tolerable way to pass the time.
Did you ever watch any of those Nickelodeon sitcom shows like Hey Dude?
Nah, I never got into that.
Missed out on Hey Dude.
I was way more into cartoons.
There was a lot of like
Like,
kid-based sitcoms back
Yeah,
in the
I
day,
know.
though.
And I didn't like any of them. I was always like, fuck this. Show me a cartoon.
I got into them, dude. I liked some of them. Nickelodeon was throwing that, like, and that was supposed to be the cartoon channel, but they were throwing crazy sitcoms at you. Like, there were 3 or 4 of them. Degrassi was like on PBS. Degrassi High was like the Canadian show that they exported down here. For some reason, we let them.
watched a few episodes
Where
of that.
Drake came from, dude.
So no one told you life's gonna be this way. Friends theme song stuck in your head and it's so fucking gay.
It was the weirdest thing. I
Seems
haven't even
like
thought
it
about this
will
show.
off